cusp of a new week. It only takes one spark to ignite an inferno. A cigarette butt can cause a forest fire.
Yep. Especially if it's
A
dry.
flick of a candle can ignite a building. Lightning can hit a tree and burn down a whole forest. It only takes one. It only takes one. A plug in a wall socket with no feed out can actually cause a fire in the house and burn it down to the ground.
Yep. Burn it up. Burn it
Yes. Live wires hanging out in the walls. It only takes one thought to ignite a movement. Same thing. You gotta think what you want, not where you are. Think what you want. Think what you want. It gets repetitive, but it sounds great because everybody's like, oh yeah. Right? Because when you hear the right things, you say the right things. Doesn't mean you do the right things. It just means you heard the right things, so it's easy to say the right things. Somebody tells you something good, you say, yeah, I agree. But the person could be talking about something you're not doing. But you still agree with them because it's the right thing to do. Or actually it's the right thing to say. Because if you're not doing the right thing, then, why? It's a contradiction. You know the right thing and you're doing something totally different. If we think together and act as one, we can't lose because you got all sides covered. That's like everybody getting back to back, right? If two people get back to back, you can't circle them. You can't circle one individual because they're back to back. That means they see backwards and forwards, and their peripheral sees both sides, so they can see everything. That's why people always say if they're getting jumped, if there's a group of people coming at one individual, say, how can this guy beat this 5 people? Well, a lot of times that person backed themselves up into a wall so nobody can get behind them. And they anchor themselves in. Because otherwise, no matter how strong the individual is, if he's out in the open and people circle him and they converge at the same time as one, there's a problem. That's how lions hunt Cape buffalo. They get them out, get them running, and then they single one out, and they all converge on that one. They don't converge on 3 and 4, 2 and 3. They converge on only one. Wild dogs do the same thing. They circle, they weed them out, and they converge on one. Wolves do the same thing. Hyenas do the same thing. Right? Notice, all these animals, none of these animals hunt together, do they? But they hunt the same way because it works. That's the reason why they do that, because it works. Someone came in here and just tried to jump on one individual, we all jump them, they have a bad day, don't they? Came in thinking everybody was going to sit back and just watch that individual go to work on somebody else, and then they got a surprise, didn't they? Because that team was unified. You find out a team is unified when some type of turmoil is in the building. When something is wrong and the rest of the team understands it instantly. Somebody can see somebody say, uh-oh, somebody's not feeling good. Let's go see what's going on. It takes one person to ignite the entire team to move on that situation to make it right. Somebody's not feeling well. Usually none of us do in here. Hey, Cheyenne's quiet today. She okay? Let me go check. Right? It might not be the direct person go straight, but we find out. Hey, Abby's limping today. What's going on with her? Boom. Let's go find out. M's holding her stomach. Yo, what's up? Let's go find out. It should never be okay with us watching somebody carry a heavy load by themselves when we don't have anything in our hands. Just, it's not okay. And the person, I got it, well let me get the door then. Don't you carry the load and get the door. Let me get the door for you. Something. Let me do something. Shouldn't be okay. Just shouldn't. Not when it's a team, right? Mm-hmm. Team, together, everyone achieves more. Together, everyone achieves more. That's the acronym for team. It's not individual, a bunch of individuals playing the same sport or doing the same thing. You lose like that. You lose like that. If we work as one team, there's no base we cannot cover. There's no base we cannot cover. Okay? As a team. I know I say, okay guys, when somebody comes in, boom, they're talking about mine, give them to me. And I still say that. But you can set the appointment. Everybody's not mentally strong. Some people are so used to people telling them what to do that they can't think for themselves. They have actually turned that part of their brain off. The moment they get around somebody that knows a little bit more than them, or they feel more comfortable that that person knows what they're doing and that I don't know everything, they shut it down and just say yes, yes, oh, okay, okay, okay. You'll see that when people are doing mathematics, and they'll say, oh yeah, 25 times 3 is 626, blah, 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 and oh, okay. And just keep going. People will be wrong as 2 left shoes, right? But they're not doing their own math. They're not even writing it down. They're just looking at the person speaking and saying, yeah, yeah, right? People say they read something in the book, and it happens in churches. We talk about that. It'll be a pastor will be having a Bible open, and he'll say, yeah, Corinthians 1-8 says da 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 da. And people just say, amen, amen. They ain't turning them books to that. They just listening to what he said and going with what he said. Especially if the pastor's reading fast, reading that, and then going to something else when other people trying to turn to this and turn to that, turn to Hebrews. That's what we do. Slow it down. Or make the trainer slow it down so you understand it. Go back and read it yourself. Even if you don't want to challenge him in the building. I wouldn't blame anybody for not challenging a pastor while he's in the pulpit and they're in the pew. I understand that. You reading something, say, ooh, he doesn't say this. That's just part of what he just said. This, the rest of it's right here underneath this. This is actually contradicting what he said. But you may not stand up and say, oh, pastor, hold on a minute, you got that wrong. That's not what we're trying to say here. Mm-hmm. No. But what your job is to do is find it, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That's the same thing in business, guys. Same thing with us. You know? This is our time. We can seize it. Seize the moment. Come up. Let's just keep on doing what we've been doing. Keep on coming up with these strategies. Don't be complacent. Don't get comfortable thinking, oh, we got it. Because we're trying to build something with you. I'm happy with what we have. Yes, I want to build this faster. I'm telling you, I want to build it stronger. But we got to do it the right way, and it's got to feel good. If it doesn't feel right, it's probably not. And I can't turn my eye to that anymore. I can't say, well, let's just try it and see how it works. I almost wanted to do it this time too. I almost want to do it because I'm so desperate in wanting to find someone, wanting, not needing, but wanting to find someone that I can grow with in the marketing capacity. But all of us don't like marketing. Most of us don't want to make phone calls, including myself. I did it for years. I don't like to do it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm being honest. I don't like to sit at my office and make these phone calls. I don't. I don't like to have to talk my way into people to tell them it's not a timeshare, it's not this, it's not that. Wait a minute, give me a chance, let me talk to you. I don't like it. Now, what I don't mind is when I'm calling people that already expect me to call and they're excited when they hear my voice, they hear my name. I love that. There's a difference. When you enjoy what you do, you do it for free. Anything you enjoy doing, you do it for free. And you say, well, yeah, but that's not, economically sensible. You gotta make some money. Yeah, you do. You're right, you do. But you do the work first. Do the work, and then let's talk about numbers. Nothing's perfect. There's always something You can't have success without adversity. You can't have success without some failures along the way. It just doesn't happen. No one just jumps out and they're just champions right off the bat. Somebody paved the way for you. Or you paved the way for yourself and others. And then you blaze the trails for people to follow.